Hi guys. Okay, I don't know what I want to talk about during this live stream, but I guess I'm gonna do my makeup because I have to film a video. I don't know if all my camera's charging. I don't know where my mini mirror is. There's a lot of people here today. I didn't live stream last week because I didn't feel like it. That I've read on Kindle Unlimited. I mean, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of books I've read on Kindle Unlimited, but they're never like my favorite, if that makes sense. Like they're always like 4 stars, which isn't bad, but they're never like, oh my gosh, like I'm obsessed with this book. I have this humongous pimple. I'm pretty sure it's just a mask pimple, but it's like humongous, and I've been picking at it 4 days, which I know you aren't supposed to do, but I don't care. And it won't go away. Like it won't even turn into like a dark scar or anything. Like it's just freaking there. Someone's knocking at the door. Either my comments are coming in really, really slow, or dude, yeah, a room tour. I live in a closet. My room is literally so small. No, you would never get. Sorry, I'm not gonna do a room tour. Maybe one day when I get my own apartment, I'll do like an apartment tour. But I'm never doing a room tour. Like, there's literally so much stuff shoved into this room. I recently got a DVD rack because I started collecting DVDs, and it's like the more stuff I get, the smaller my room is. It's really embarrassing. No, I haven't read the modern day fairy tales. No, I haven't read Skype either. I'm not going anywhere. I'm filming a video because I literally have not filmed a video in 3 weeks. Like the videos that like you have seen were all pre-recorded. Oh, you missed it. I did an Animal Crossing tour. It was either the last live stream or the week before. But my live streams are still up if you want to go watch it. Have I been watching anything recently? I watched a bunch of movies. Guys can follow me on Letterboxd if you have that, if you know what that is. Um, but yeah, I just been watching a bunch of movies because I don't know if you guys know this about me, but like my two hobbies are watching movies and reading books, which is why I recently started a DVD collection. Which I guess if you guys want a DVD collection tour, I could give you guys not tour, but you know what I'm talking about. Like just show you guys my DVD collection. I can do that like right now if you want. I'm taking my time filming this damn video because I'm only filming one. Thank you, Gabrielle. But yeah, I've just been watching movies because literally any movie between 2017 or recently I haven't seen. So I recently watched a bunch of movies. I'm gonna go through what movies I've watched just this month, like literally the start of October. Okay, so wait. Okay, so I've watched Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice, Vampire Academy, The Haunted Mansion, Gone Girl, Step Up 1, 2, and 3, Work It, Vampires versus the Bronx, which I love. You guys should watch that. Hubie Halloween, Scooby Doo's on Zombie Island, Scooby Doo Return to Zombie Island, which I did not like. Kingsman 1 and 2, Child's Play 2, Birds of a Prey, Us, Suicide Squad, Pet Cemetery, the worst thing I've ever seen. Child's Play, the 2019 remake, Sucker Punch, Phantom of the Megaplex, After We Collided, and You Again, which I like watch once a year. Oh, I'm not a film enthusiast. Film enthusiasts are so snobby. They are literally my least favorite people in this world. Like you guys don't understand how frustrating it is to be on Letterboxd and seeing a movie that's like not meant to be good. Like it's not meant to be the most amazing thing in the world. And like, yeah, this movie sucked. Like, duh, it's not meant to be an award-winning film. Like there are some movies out there that you can just like. No, I've never seen a Human Centipede. I've never been that kind of person. I was just talking to Jocelyn and Mika about this last night. I've never been that kind of person. Like, if there is a trending thing on Twitter that's like disgusting and everybody's seen it, I will not watch it. Like, I don't give into peer pressure. I don't give into FOMO. Like, I've never seen like this is disgusting, but I'm like, yeah, I've never seen Two Girls One Cup, never seen the Human Centipede. I've never even seen The Strange Things About the Johnsons, never seen the last episode of 13 Reasons Why. Because if somebody says, hey, don't watch this, you know what I'm gonna do? Not watch it. So no, I've never seen the Human Centipede because I'm not gonna disgust myself with that. After we collided, dang, you just ruined my whole. Do you know how long it took me to get that to stay up? Give me that one. Give me that one. You say as you're struggling, you're putting it in the hole. You're supposed to put it on the side. See, Daniel's. If the lining is messed up, it's Daniel. Anyway, so yeah, I liked After We Collided. It's not like my favorite thing in the world. It's not as good as After. Not as many things. My favorite thing about After is it has so many scenes that you can like quote and make fun of in a good way, if that makes sense. So not because I love After, so it's not making fun of it to like make fun of people who watch it or anything like that, but just like make fun of like Harden's. I don't know how to say it without sounding mean. Y'all get what I'm saying. Not many iconic quotes, like you know. And it was so dramatic and it was so toxic, but I think it was handled well. Like in the book, one of my biggest issues with the book is that in the beginning Tessa gets with him even though she's drunk. Like Harden hooks up with her even though she's drunk, and you kind of see Harden as the villain, not the villain but the one who's like messed up for that, when honestly Tessa kind of took advantage of him. And I don't know. I think it was some of the toxic stuff was handled well in the movie, but it was just so toxic. The last 20 minutes were unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Hi, Jocelyn. Oh, I loved Deb. Who's yelling and why? Gary. Do you know why? Can you shut the door? Oh, the people here. Oh, they still here? They came back because they was gone when I took out the trash. But yeah, I've seen Dead before. I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was before its time, honestly. After was so weird because it was after we collided. I mean, the pacing of the movie was very strange. Thank you. I got it in a box for a book that I do not have with me right now. Oh, I found my other mirror I was looking for. Look, I have the hardcovers of From Blood and Ash. I'm gonna do a haul. I know recently I said this vlog is all over this video is all over the place, but we'll get it together when I get into it, you know. But I know I said in one of my previous ones that I wasn't gonna do any hauls for the rest of the year, and honestly it was because like if you know the situation with Guru Gossip, that kind of made me like not want to do hauls anymore just because people watching how closely I spend money like just made me really uncomfortable. And then on top of that, it was like this whole discussion of consumerism and all this stuff that was going on Twitter. So people stopped watching hauls. Like literally, they stopped watching the hauls for a week. But I ended up uploading a haul. Like I think that week the discussion started like a few days before or even during that week, and my views went down. So I was like, okay, well maybe people just don't want to see hauls anymore. But now people are like eating hauls up again. So that's one thing about book Twitter that gets on my nerves. Yes. No. This pacing is not well. Huh? Right. People who track you closely are very strange. But a romance that's not corny, oh, then I can't recommend you anything, to be honest, because dark romances start off so corny. But after you get into it and you just dismiss the corniness, it's really, really good. But I what new movie freaky? What do you be watching, Kiana? Yeah, you're the only one finding a problem. Yeah. Well, good mafia movies, I don't know any. I don't watch mafia movies. Exactly, but actually, I can't even say exactly because I put my money right into this man's pockets. Like I feel like as long as you're aware of consumerism and you don't like, I'm not like encouraging other people to get into it, and I'm never like, yeah, go out and buy it unless it's like. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm never like forcing it down people's throats. I don't understand what is up with this community and being so self righteous and being like, yeah, consumerism. When it's like, but you do realize that everyone gives in consumerism, even if it's not books. Like you can't get mad at people for giving to consumerism for books when consumerism is a huge problem all around. Like I bought all the books I wanted and I moved straight to DVDs because I ran out of stuff to buy. I almost just put a lip gloss on under my concealer. Yeah, I have both hardcovers and paperbacks of Blood and Ash. Someone gifted me Kingdom of Flesh and Blood, and it was so nice, but I wasn't uploading hauls, so I couldn't thank them. I do not have the DVDs of Jeepers Creepers, and I probably won't. I don't know because Jeepers Creepers and Candyman are like the. Hold on, my mom's calling. Okay, my mom's gonna say hi. Okay, I'm back. No, literally, Jocelyn. When I was like, "Hey, do you want to say hi to everyone on YouTube?" She was like, "Yeah, I just got my hair done." But yeah, I need to get the Vampire Diaries on DVD because um they're taking it off YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. They're taking it off Netflix in March. So I don't really collect TV shows. No, literally, Netflix is taking all of my happiness away. Like, what's the point of having Netflix then if you're gonna take everything off of it? What is the point of me paying? And then I have like 8 people in my house, and I pay for Netflix, so that means I pay for like the most, which is like $15 a month, and I could be paying $9.99 for all this useless stuff for myself. But I don't really collect. I don't collect TV show DVDs because I already have. Let me show you. Let me show you guys my DVDs. Ouch. That was great. Well, I guess I could show you the DVDs while I put it back in here. What do you want, Daniel? Dang. I can just walk in here now? That's illegal. Knock over your thing. What does it look like? What does it look like, Daniel? What does it look like I did? You tell me. So you can knock it over. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you got a new one, but then I looked in the corner. I'm actually so mad right now. Like, dude. I was so careful walking over here. Like, I'm actually so mad. Damn. I hate it here. Actually. Huh? Yeah. I don't even want to have it organized no more. Like, skip this. Hi, Alicia and her boyfriend. Dude, Alicia, I be seeing your close friends and it literally sends me. Please, y'all are getting on my nerves, actually. Because this is not at all how I had it set up. No, Jamie, I didn't get the cute new co-workers, but I do have this one guy. He's so cute. His name is Gavin, which doesn't really fit him. He is a little bit taller than me. He's not like 6 foot. Y'all know how like I'm 6 foot. He's not 6 foot, but he's like taller than me, so it's good enough. Um, he has a bunch of tattoos, but I never see him, and he's a bit weird. Like one day my coworker was helping him with his sweater, and mind you, my coworkers probably had like 2 conversations with him, and he was like, "Yeah, this will look good on you." Like that's a bit weird, but I haven't talked to him yet because I don't see him that much. But I'm trying to like become friends with him before before we start our 8 hour shifts, which should be like in the middle of November is when we should start working 8 hours. So yes, I have read From Blood and Ash. I gave it 5 stars, both books. Anyway, so here is my movie collection. So up here it's supposed to be like rom coms, and then it's supposed to be like my childhood favorite movies. Oh, I have Cinderella, the black one, the good one, you know. And then here is like my dystopian movies plus Power Rangers 2017 because this movie was amazing. Bomb. Huh? You used the term to bomb. Yeah. Huh? You used the term bomb. You need to learn how to enunciate, man. Anyways, me and Daniel just watched You Again, which is like a rom com. And then down here I have it's supposed to be my like Tim Burton esque movie, so it's literally just Tim Burton and then Coraline. But obviously that's not what's here because yeah. And then we go and yeah, this is all messed up actually. Hold on. Okay, so then I have it, and then my Tim Burton movies, and then this is actually supposed to go in the childhood section, but I don't really know where to put this. And then there's all of my horror movies up until here. And then below that, I have Christmas movies and then a bunch of other movies. I have seen The Craft, and I absolutely hate the movie. The new Craft does look good. Anyway, so then I can tell you the movies that I have. So I'm gonna go through these. This is like a bookshelf tour, but not really. So anyway, so I have How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, The Proposal, 27 Dresses, ugh, Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Easy A, The Duff, Stick It. Which, if anybody remembers these movies, hold on, I gotta put the movies back. Brief intermission here. Okay, anyway, so then I have Step Up 1, 2, and 3, Sky High, Cinderella, You Again, Power Rangers, The Fifth Wave, Battle of Los Angeles, which I love like action movies, and this is a movie I used to watch a lot when I was younger. It's literally about aliens taking over the world. So yeah, these are my alien movies: Power Rangers, The Fifth Wave, and whatever. I mean, Battle of Los Angeles. Then I have Divergent, Heather's, Knives Out, Death Becomes Her. Which, if you know Death Becomes Her, you're elite. You're part of the elite. It wanted to carry Frankenweenie, Coraline, Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Beetlejuice, Aliens in the Attic. If you remember this movie, Elite, Invisible Man, Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, The Tension, which is my favorite horror movie of all time. I had this really cool edition of Jennifer's Body, Scooby Doo Zombie Island, and Then They Return. I have The Witch, Disturbia, Vampire Academy. Then I have The Uninvited, which is also another one of my favorite horror movies. And then we get into my Christmas movies. So I have Christmas Cupid with Christina Milian and Chad Michael Murray and Ashley Benson. Like, this is literally the best Christmas movie ever. And I also have Unaccompanied Minors, which is also the best Christmas movie ever. I have all 5 editions of Twilight, which they put 5 movies into 2 DVDs, and I don't know how they did it, but it was $15, so I'm not complaining. I have Low, Now You See Me 1 and 2, Sorority Row, and Kingsman 1 and 2. Diet? What? Anyways, Easy A is iconic. I remember the first time I saw that movie when I turned 13, because it's PG-13, and I was able to see that movie. Man. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get some more. I'm gonna decorate. I'm thinking about decorating for Christmas either like today or literally Halloween. Oh my gosh, Taste! Ugh, I'm so happy somebody's actually seen The Uninvited because it is the best. What's the girl's name in The Uninvited? What is her name? Emily Browning. I did not realize how many movies she's been in because of the fact that her hair color's always changing. But she was in the unfortunate series of unfortunate events at the original movie, and she was in Sucker Punch, but she had blonde hair. All my stuff. Oh yeah, I keep all of my stuff in the basement. I just don't feel like going down. Oh well, they're fixing a boiler, so I guess I won't decorate today because I don't want to go down there. It's fine, Daniel. But the plot twist in that movie, exquisite. But earlier Kiana said the organization. Yeah, I organize literally everything. Like my things, I like to categorize things. So I literally have categories within categories. Like, and that it also messes me up because I need to reorganize these obviously because like I'm gonna reorganize them when I get there's a space missing. I'm gonna reorganize these when I get all of the DVDs because I have like 5 more slots left at the bottom, so that's when I'm really gonna organize it. But no, I haven't seen the ones. But so everything is just categories within categories, to be honest. I'm gonna watch on Halloween because I work Halloween. So when I get home, if I get home, because I don't think I'm gonna have a ride home. But when I get home, I'm probably gonna watch Coraline and Detention and Jennifer's Body. But I get home at 10, so I'll probably be able to watch one movie before actual Halloween. Might watch The Nightmare Before. No, I'm saying The Nightmare Before Christmas for Christmas because last year I watched it on Halloween, so this year I'm gonna watch it on Christmas. I do like a switch every year. Who's gonna put these DVDs back? The comments aren't showing up. Okay, now they're showing up. Oh, well, I'm gonna go put these DVDs back over there. So hopefully I don't drop them all again, or I might start crying. Okay, I did not drop them, which is so. Anyways, I just read the Inheritance Games, and everyone should read it. I'll just reply my letterboxd. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. I'm just sitting here lollygagging. I'm like, I know there's something I should be doing right now. But yeah, I think I'm done wearing spooky outfits. I'm on my Knives Out now, just wearing Christmas sweaters or sweaters in general. Like, I literally cannot wait to show you guys all the cute sweaters I'm gonna get because there's so many cute sweaters at Target this year, and then there's so many online. And I'm trying to figure out what kind of content I want to post in December. Oh, what's Inheritance Games about? Oh, I just showed the book, didn't I just expected everybody to know what it was about. My bad. So pants. But yeah, so Inheritance Games is like Knives Out meets Cinderella or Knives Out meets One of Us is Lying. I personally think it's Knives Out meets the Princess Diaries, but that's my personal opinion. But basically, it's about this girl who is poor. Her mom passed away when she was young, so she has to live with her sister. Well, not when she was young, but like her mom passed away when she was in high school. She has to live with her half sister, which I don't know why, but in books they really be focusing on that half sibling stuff because technically all my siblings are half siblings, but we never look at each other like that. Like I don't really think about the half sibling stuff. I don't really believe that just because you come from different dads that you aren't full. What was that, Daniel? Did you just fart? No. Oh, okay. Just because it's called The Inheritance Games by Jen Lynn Barnes. It's not like a cover that like has texture because somebody asked me that the other day. But oh my pants, huh? Oh, these aren't pants. This is a blanket. This is a blanket I got from Target, which I don't know if they might still have them because they run out fast. But dang, I should have went to go wet beauty blender. Oh well. But anyways, so yeah, she has she lives with her half sister who lives with this guy who's like a complete douchebag. His name is Drake, and he's so mentally abusive. And so one day, oh, I just love the book so much. So the book starts off with her playing chess with this guy. Very important. Am I giving y'all a book review, or am I telling you exactly what the book is about? Well, I mean, I'm not going to give spoilers, obviously, but the book starts out with her playing chess with this guy in this park, this homeless guy, and so then she ends up going to school and she gets called to the principal's office. And she's a really good student. Like, she gets good grades. She doesn't get in trouble because she's poor. Like, her family doesn't come. She doesn't come from like the richest family, and so she's like, why am I being called to the office? So the principal calls her to the office. He's like, dude, you just passed this test, and the teacher purposely makes the test impossible to pass. We think that you cheated, but he never says it. But obviously, he's alluding to like thinking that she cheated. So she's like, bet, okay, give me the test right now. I'll take a new one. So she takes a new one, and we never find out if she passed the new test or not, because this guy ends up coming, and she ends up finding out that she is about to inherit something from this really rich man that she doesn't know. She's never met a day before in her life. And so she goes there and she's like, I don't know you people, I never met y'all before. And then she inherits everything, and she has to stay. She like inherits the house, all of his stuff, and the family's like, dude, what the heck? And so the dad really likes a bunch of the granddad who passed away. He really likes a bunch of like, he likes to play games. Like, he likes to play like scavenger hunts and mystery games and things like that. And his house is like a maze. There's secret passageways. Like, the house is just really like crazy. And so she's like, the family like, oh, you scammed your way into this. Like, there's something going on. But she's obviously not about to turn down some money because she's poor, and she's basically homeless because she got to the not this argument with her sister, but she was like, basically, if your trash boyfriend lives here, I'm moving out. So she went to go live with her car, and luckily, like the next day, she ended up inheriting a bunch of money. But so she has to live in this house for a year, or else she can't inherit it. And then people are trying to kill her. Like, her life is just turned upside down, and it's just so good. And now, onto the good part, the angst. The angst is so good. It's a love triangle. I don't really care about love triangles. Not in the way of like, oh, I hate love triangles, but I mean it in the way that like, if I hear like, oh, this is because of love triangle, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. Like, literally, love triangles do not matter to me. I do not care for love triangles, and not in the way of like, I hate them. I genuinely just will read the book and be like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I will genuinely ignore the love triangle, and not because I hate it. It's just I don't care, I guess. I don't know. But it was so good. And I think that everyone should read it. It's gonna be a series, hopefully a duology, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I gave the book 5 stars, and as much as I enjoyed it, I just do not see this book being a series, and I don't see why you would turn it into a series. And if it's anything other than duology, I'm gonna stop reading it because there's no point in making this a series. Like, literally, this all could have been summed up in one book, to be honest. And honestly, I could read the ending and it's just like an open ending for me. Like, the ending was a cliffhanger, but I'm totally fine with that. I don't really care for cliffhangers. Like I said, usually when I say I don't really care for it, I mean it in the way of like, I don't really care for it. Like, I just move on in life. Like, when I read The Wicked King, I was like, okay, can't wait for the next one. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, like, if I don't read The Wicked King tomorrow, I'm gonna physically die. I was like, anyways, but I was like, when The Queen of Nothing was coming out, I was like, okay, yeah, I can't wait for The Queen of Nothing. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna pass away. Like, I don't really care for cliffhangers, so they don't make or break a book for me. And I just read them and I'm like, okay, cool, next book. So if the book is a series, and another problem, well, one problem I had is, so I was like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed this book. I'm gonna go read her other book. So I went to go read The Naturals. Why did this book start off exactly like it started off exactly like the Inheritance Games. The girl mom dies, she's struggling, and then this random guy comes up and he takes her in, And I don't know, there's something annoying about reading a YA book and they decide that they want to kill off the mom. Like, what did the mom do to you? What did the mom do to you for you to want to kill her off like this? Yes, some books do not need to be a series. That's why I haven't read Truly Devious. First of all, YA thrillers are really hard to write. And not in the way of like really hard to write, like it's like the hardest genre to write. I'm saying it's hard because it's like there's no good YA thrillers out there. Like there's none. And so, well, there could be, but I haven't read them. And so nobody likes YA thrillers. Like, name a person who genuinely is like, yeah, I want to read a YA thriller right freaking now. So, um, so when you make it a series, I feel like authors always want to make everything a series. I'm a standalone girl. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I love Margaret Rogers so much, because sis will write a book and then she's like, all right, on to the next idea, and I like that. I love a good standalone. I feel like I think it takes more talent to be able to write a book as a standalone versus an actual series. And yes, I do agree. And the Inheritance Game isn't even a thriller. That's why I didn't even pitch it as a thriller, because it's not. It's really a mystery. Like, I haven't read A Study in Charlotte. I did own it for a bit, but I got rid of it because, like I said, YA thrillers being turned into a series is just not my thing. No, literally, Kiana. Like, girl, why do these little YA girls, you know what I was doing when I was 16? I don't know either, because I can't remember, to be honest. I wasn't doing anything. I was staying up until till actually I was not going to sleep. I would go to school, not having slept. I would come home and I would take a 8-hour nap, and I would do the same thing. That was what I was doing in school. Um, at 16. So I agree. It does have more. It does have more, but also I'm actually filming a thrillers recommendation video right now, because I was gonna read The Shining, but y'all, I'm a disgrace to the community, because I'm about to just watch the dang movie. I'm not about to read the book. It is so boring. I was bored out of my mind, and I don't need to read. I've read 20 books this month, 25 books this month. I don't know, between 20 and 25. And I'm really trying to get to like 30, 31 books. So I feel like, yeah, I read 31 books in 31 days. Type of thing. And I don't need any reading slumps right now. So if I'm not feeling the book, it's on to the next for me, because I don't have time to not be enjoying books. Like, I'm reading The Beautiful, well, was reading, and I'm not feeling it. So I'm about to put it down and pick up a Discovery of Witches, because I just don't have time to waste here. I have no time to waste here. Yeah, I read this British thriller. Yeah, I agree. Hold on, let me put this comment on there. I agree. I read 2 British thrillers this month. Probably more, but those are the ones I listened to audiobook. I read The Invisible Girl. Do y'all want a rant review for The Invisible Girl? Because I could give y'all it right now. I was gonna do a video where I talked about all the thrillers that I just have not liked, where I would just sit here and I would tell you everything about a thriller that I do not like, the plot twist, everything, just go into detail. But then I was like, I don't think anybody would like that. But if you guys would like it, I could give it to you next month, because I'm switching to uploading once a month now, because I'm gonna be working so much. So I mean, not now. I'm not working so much now, but in the middle of November, towards the end of November, is usually where we get a lot of like hours in Target. So I just want to start preparing. So it's just like, I don't. How am I doing my makeup right now? Anyways, child, there's nothing going on my face. The Invisible Girl. I already did a rant review for Addie LaRue. Where's you get Addie LaRue from? I am so confused. Did I say that? Did I say Addie LaRue? Yeah, I don't think I like Stephen King either. I keep trying his books time and time again, and they aren't it for me. But so many books were gifted to me from friends, so I'm just gonna read them because I just feel like I would just be disrespectful to not read them. I mean, I've read a good. I mean, I have a good guide. I have the book, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but I'm just not really feeling why at the moment. So I'm gonna just let that. I'm gonna let that sit there. I say as I read a lot of YA this month. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I read a lot of books this month. But yeah, the Invisible Girl. So basically, I'm probably gonna give spoilers. So I'm warning you right now. I don't want to hear any crying about spoilers after I just told you I'm gonna be spoiling. Well, I'm gonna do my best to not. I don't know. Do you guys want spoilers or not? And then I'll go based off that. My sister Jada picked up Under the Dome, and then it had the N word in it, so she put it down and never picked it back up again. So basically, the Invisible Girl is about this girl who I'm probably not going to spoil it because I know there are a lot of people. I'm going to do my best to talk about my issues with it without giving spoilers because I realize there are also people who don't type in the chat but watch, and I don't want to spoil it for them. Might want to read this trash book, but so basically, I'll just do a video where I talk about all the thrillers I've read and like the spoilers, the thrillers I've read and didn't like. 'Cause there are a lot of thrillers. Like I did not think I liked thrillers, but I just hadn't found the right ones. Because like now I'm like, okay, thrillers actually could be my genre. So basically, the Invisible Girl is about this girl who she ugh, because thinking about this book is making me mad, bro. The book literally starts off with her being like, I don't know why they call her the Invisible Girl. I mean, ugh, the thought of this book is actually frustrating. So basically, it's about this girl, and she she has a lot of trauma, and so she's going to see this psychiatrist. This book follows three different people: the girl, the wife of a psychiatrist, and this guy who lives down the street from them named Owen. So basically, the um the guy is her psychiatrist, the main girl psychiatrist, and he's like, yeah, you don't really need help anymore, you seem fine, and so you don't really need my help. But she's kind of like obsessed with him. Mind you, the wife suspects that the husband has been cheating with this young girl, and then she ends up finding out that he wasn't cheating with her, but he actually was a cheater though still. So but this girl is like weirdly obsessed with them and their family, so she like is like randomly following them at his house, and she ends up getting going missing. And so they suspected it's this guy Owen who lives across the street because he has been damn, that's what I get for talking trying to do my lip liner. He's been accused of like sexually harassing these girls. He's been accused of saying weird things to his students, so he's been put on suspension. Now, there's this whole plot line with Mr. Owen that makes me extremely uncomfortable because I don't freaking get it. And this is a spoiler. The whole entire book, it's not really a spoiler because if you have a brain, you're like, oh, it's not him. But it's not even him who kidnapped her. Why would it be? And or killed her or whatever. But this man is like he's on this website for incels, and um he ends up buying this like date rape jug, And so everyone suspects it's him. Like, why wouldn't you think it was him? Like, what is wrong with you, sir? Like, he ends up literally finding his website for incels, and I just don't understand why his point of view was there or why it was needed. And then I was reading this girl's review, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like Owen is so sweet and innocent. Like, I love his character." And I was like, he still was on a website with incels and had bought date break drugs. He's not innocent. Like, just because he didn't kidnap this girl doesn't mean he's a good guy. Like, I feel like the author was trying to convince us he was a good guy, and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I didn't like it, and I thought that the thriller was stupid. The ending was stupid, and nothing logically makes sense because I can't talk about spoilers, so it just makes me angry. And I'm probably gonna do a video on it, but the book is stupid, and it was no thriller. It was no thriller. It wasn't a thriller. What? There was nothing thrilling about it. Nothing. Literally, this girl is missing. There's nothing thrilling about it. It was really bad. It was boring. Um, there's also another British thriller I read called The One by John Mars. I didn't hate that one. I gave it 3 stars. It was just, I feel like it was a bit long for a thriller. It was like 400 pages. That was my only issue with it. Was just it was a bit long. Thank you to the person who said they love my hair. It's a wig, but I felt like it was a bit long for a thriller, and it wasn't really thrillery. Like, basically, it's about this app that is like a dating website, but you get matched with your soulmate by DNA, like by blood and all that stuff. And so it just follows these a group of different people who all have like their experiences with this website. So there's a person who created it who's finally like, okay, I want to be in love, who decides that she wants to actually use her app, and like everyone hates her because this app ruined a bunch of this app ruined a bunch of um it ruined a bunch of marriages, relationships. It ruined the way people view love. Like, if you don't find your soulmate, then like people knew that soulmate because they viewed it as soulmate. If you didn't find this person that you were matched with on this app, then you would never be as happy as you could find your soulmate. And no, the book I'm talking about now is the one by John Mars. And so it follows her. It follows this girl who uh, gets this match and then finds out he's dead. There's one where this girl is matched with a literal serial killer. There's one where this engaged couple is like, yeah, we should just try it out for fun. And the guy actually ends up being matched with a man. And he's like, yeah, I'm not gay, but I also have feelings for this man. And so it was just really interesting. It was just a bit long and there was nothing thrilling about it. I guess because there was a serial killer among the mist, you know, but not really. Like, that really wasn't thrilling to me. I was just like, this man is crazy. That's it. Like, that's literally it. But the book was wild. Like, there are some wild stuff that goes on. And then once you figure out the plot twist in the end, you're like, whoa. And you put 2 and 2 together, and 2 and 2 goes 4, and you're like, but I already knew what happened in the end because I think Books and Lala did a video where she talked about the book. No, it had to be like Chandler because there was a video I watched of Chandler where she read thrillers and she kind of spoiled them. And I think I watched that. I don't know. I was spoiled by some YouTuber, but it wasn't like I was mad. I wanted to be spoiled, so I was like, it's on nobody's fault but mine. But it was like pretty decent. I just read it because Lala said that you should read it before you read The Passengers. So I read it. But it's not bad. It was just a bit long for me, and it wasn't really a thriller. And I'm like, I realized when I read it that it was a British thriller. So I'm like, yeah, these British thrillers are, um, these British thrillers are a bit boring. I do want to read The Passengers. I have another one of his books. I have What Lies Between Us, which is about this girl who lives with this other girl. Okay, so there's a house, and in this house, there is a girl lives, Maggie and Nina. Every night, Maggie and Nina have dinner together. When they're finished, Nina helps Maggie back to her room in the attic, and into the chains that she keeps her there. Because Maggie has done things that Nina can't ever forgive, and now she has to pay the price. But what Nina doesn't know is that Maggie is going to keep it that way even if it kills her. Because in this house, the truth is more dangerous than lies. So it sounds pretty good, but not that long, I guess. Then I have Watching You by Lisa Jewell, which I don't know why I keep reading this woman's freaking books. I don't like them. I haven't read Bunny yet, but it is on my TBR. I was saving it for a Dark Academia reading vlog, but not everyone's doing a Dark Academia reading vlog, so I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to do one. I haven't read Catherine House either because, once again, I was saving it for my reading vlog that I'm not going to be doing. So I'm just going to read it in November, to be honest. I put it in my. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read Bunny, Catherine House, and Plain Bad Herons, whatever the fuck the title is. I'm gonna read that. Oh yeah, I have Karen Slaughter. I didn't know she was British. No, I have not read I'm Thinking of Anything, even though you're like the eighth person to ask me that. So like maybe I guess I should read it, even though I have no interest in it. But like everyone keeps asking me if I read it, so I guess I probably should. Dude, where's my eyelash glue? I'm always losing my freaking. Oh, I'm always losing my freaking eyelash glue. What's so funny, Daniel?
I did.
Oh, I found my eyelash glue.
We've been laughing at you. Not just laughing at you.
Anyways. Dude, shut up. No, I haven't read Ballad of whatever. I don't really care about the Hunger Games, so I probably won't be reading it.
The face you're making is making me laugh. Is it tape on your eye?
Yes.
I'm not gonna judge you.
Oh, shoot. I can't stop blinking. This is actually so bad. Like, I'm so mad at myself right now. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Thriller movies? Hi, Cheyenne. I watch horror movies. Um, My favorite horror movie is Detention with Josh Hutcherson. I feel like something's missing in my makeup routine, and I can't really put my finger on it. Oh, I should probably wear the pink one because I'm putting on a pink shirt today. It's Lords of Salem. I don't know what that is. I mean, you gotta kind of be more specific with YA recommendations, like romance, thrillers, fantasy. I didn't contour my nose. That's what it was. I'm like, yeah, this makeup is going by a little too fast for me. Like, something here just wasn't
Clicking.
Yeah, I'm like, huh? Something here is just a little bit actually, I don't have any. I don't have any YA thriller recommendations. Sorry. I don't like paranormal. I don't like paranormal horror movies. I think that they are a disgrace to the horror genre, and I think that Hollywood decided that they could get a quick buck off of these type of movies, and they started being lazy, and they made them. Also, you know what I also think is stupid? Those movies like Truth or Dare and Escape Room and like that kind of subgenre of horror. I don't know what it is, but I think it's stupid. I just don't like paranormal movies. I don't hate them. Like I like Insidious. I like The Conjuring. The Conjuring, which everyone had the tall man, the Crooked Man. I mean, the Crooked Man. Oh my gosh, literally scariest, most iconic scenes I've ever seen in my life. Like beautiful. Um, but other than that, I do not like paranormal movies. I like paranormal like I like them. I just think that they're the downfall of the horror genre. Like because they just like movies like Oculus. I don't hate a movie more than I hate Oculus. I hate when I'm like, yeah, I love horror movies and stuff, and I'm like, what's your favorite horror movie? And they say Oculus. I will literally never talk to you again if you tell me that disgrace is your favorite movie. Because I think that it was stupid. I thought it was stupid when I first watched it. I thought it was stupid when I watched the kill count for it or the ending explained or whatever video I watched of it. I think that it's freaking stupid. No, I haven't seen The Circle. The one with I don't know. I haven't seen it. Honestly, if it's not a slasher, I'm less likely to see it. If it doesn't have gore, I'm less likely to see it. If I don't see someone's head get dismembered from their body, I'm less likely to see it. Ugh, I love a good. I remember when I was watching. What was it like? What is that movie called? With Samara Weaving. It was like hide and seek. Whatever movie she just came in. I remember watching that movie and being like, if she doesn't pistol whip somebody in this movie, and then when she did, it was the best thing I ever seen in my life. I love a good pistol whipping in a movie. Do you see how much my makeup changed just by me contouring my nose? Insane. I love Final Destination. Final Destination is the reason why I have so many random fears. I was talking to, I think it was like Chloe, Jocelyn, and Mika, I think, or it could have just been, I don't know. I know I was talking to Chloe and Jocelyn for sure, but we were talking about like we were talking about no, yeah, it was Chloe, Jocelyn, and Tahira because we were watching Phantom of the Megaplex, and so I was like telling them I have a huge fear of freaking escalators, and my fear came from Final Destination 5. Ever since Final Destination 5, like that movie, literally, the Final Destination movies put so much fear. I would not stick my hand down a drain. When I get on planes, I'm like, when I get on roller coasters, I'm like, Final Destination literally finds your deepest fear that you didn't even know you had, and then like, how can we actually make this the worst thing anyone could ever experience? Hereditary was atrocious. Oh my gosh, you have to watch all of them, all the Final Destinations, Kiana, like all of them. Girl, good luck to you actually, because those movies, Final Destination isn't like a slasher or a paranormal movie. It's a movie literally based off destined, like when you are destined to die. That is the whole plot. The whole plot of Final Destination is you have to die, because if you don't, it messes up the cycle. So if somebody from one movie doesn't die, it messes up the cycle of the rest of the movies, and they have to die in order for life to just go on, I guess. And no, Jocelyn, literally, the sun tanning bed scene is my favorite thing, because I'm like, you will not catch my black self in no tanning bed, because I already got the tan, baby. I didn't like Midsummer either. Bro, the dentist scene, oof. I ain't been the same ever since, man. Final Destination 2 literally pulled off so many. No, was it 2? Wait, okay, so Final Destination 1 is the airplane. Final Destination 2 is the roller coaster. Final Destination 3 is the one with the car crash, I think. Not the car crash, but I don't know what happens at Final Destination that they're like, yeah, we all need to die from this, but like something happens then. Also, how all of the Final Destination movies link together. I need to rewatch the movies because, oof. Wait, who compared? Oh no! Final Destination is so different from Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day is her repeating the same day over and over and over again. Final Destination is literally, so there's this plane crash that happens in the first movie, and everyone on that plane crash was supposed to die. And because everyone on that plane crash, because some people didn't get on that plane, it set off a series of events in the other movies. I don't think that's a spoiler or not, but literally, if you were supposed to be on that plane, you're supposed to die. So because you weren't on that plane, it set off a chain of reactions in all the other movies in that movie as well. So like, it's just insane, man. No, literally, we have to rewatch. We have to rewatch it after we watch Maleficent, though. I think Final Destination was the most tameable movie for me to watch when I was younger, because when I was growing up, I did not like horror movies. Like I wasn't the horror movie girly you see today, you know. I hated horror movies, but I always had my favorite horror movies. It was really weird because I had ones that I hated and then I had ones that I loved. Like I loved Freddy versus Jason growing up. Like that was my movie. Like you couldn't tell me nothing about Freddy versus Jason. And then there were movies that I just wouldn't watch. Like I would not watch paranormal movies for the life of me. and good I didn't because I wasn't missing out. And then Final Destination was like the only like scary movie, but I think it's because it was realistic. Like realistic things to me, they're not like I don't know. I think I like slashes because they're less likely to happen unless there's like a serial killer. But but in like paranormal movies, I don't know. Paranormal movies also don't scare me because I think ghosts are real, but not everyone has a paranormal experience. But like Final Destination was different for me because it was more realistic than like paranormal movies or um slashes because of like I just believe that like I don't know, it's just the idea of like if you don't die, like you have to die when you're supposed to die, or it just messes everything up. Like you have to die. Like there is no escaping death. Like you know how there are some moments when people are like, I literally just escaped death in this moment. Like Final Destination does not play that. Like, oh, you escaped death, let me try to kill you again. I think I've seen. I don't know which Wrong Turn I've seen because there's like 80 million of them. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I have. I have seen Wrong Turn though. I don't remember. I watched it with my grandma, but I don't remember it. I love House of Wax, dude. My favorite scene is the scene where Paris Hilton's character is. Never mind. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. Well, of course, Chad Michael Murray in a horror movie. Please, I rewatched it. House of Wax was actually me and Jada's favorite movie growing up, and I rewatched it. It was House of Wax. It was I rewatched it recently. Not recently, but like when I got older and I was like, this is actually the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But I loved it so much growing up that I don't care. Same thing with like 13 Ghosts. 13 Ghosts was such a terrible movie. I just watched it last month and I was like, actually, what is this? But growing up, I loved 13 Ghosts. So like I'm still gonna buy the DVD, like I'm still gonna rewatch it often, but just know it was a terrible movie. And if older Mayana would have saw it, I would have absolutely hated it. But younger Mayana loved it. Why? Because I loved what's his name, who was in Scream and Scooby Doo. I love him as an actor. Um, he's amazing. Yes, somebody's reading the Inheritance Games. I'm literally Ugh, I haven't felt for a YA book the way I felt about this one. Like 5 stars. How are you? Okay, you said it's good. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of starting Criminal Minds and Supernatural soon because of Mika and Justin. But girl, now that I know that the Vampire Diaries is leaving Netflix in March, I gotta get up on that rewatch, man. I gotta finish my rewatch. I gotta rewatch the Vampire Diaries as many times as I can because you never know when you're gonna get to see it again. Because I might actually start crying right now because it's just so sad that they would take this show away from me. Daniel, let me cry, please, please.
Oh, I can't say anything.
You was like, I heard you over there.
Is it literally? One.
Oh, I hated The Hills Have Eyes, but I didn't hate it because I thought it was bad. I hated it because it scared me. Like that movie was
But
terrifying.
also,
I hate when you say it like that. I don't know why, but it just. I also haven't seen Silence of the Lambs. I was gonna watch it because my coworker loves it, but I don't know. I'm cleaning off my eyelashes. Bro, you know what movie was really weird? I mean like 2 years ago, I watched Children of the Corn by Stephen King, and when I tell you that movie was
Never said make that face for me.
that movie was weird. Like, I need to know what years Stephen King was on crack so I could not read those books. I'm sorry, I don't think he was on crack, but he was doing something. I don't remember, but I need to know so I don't read them because that was I'm pretty sure he did some type of hardcore drug at some point in his life, and it probably was the point when he did what made Children of the Corn. Because what the heck was that, man? Let me not accuse this man of doing crack before I end up getting sued. Because I definitely don't be opening my mail either. It wasn't creepy. It was just weird.
Was it scary or just weird?
Just weird. Like, just weird. Like, you gonna let these children kill you? Come on now, grow up.
Not the children killing.
Then you can you do me a favor?
What?
You give me some tissue. I have seen The Grudge. Oh my gosh! So when I go to my dad's house, me and my brother's piece, just a piece. Me and my I didn't vote yet. Me and my mom are gonna vote on like the official like last voting day. But but yeah, me and my brother used to play this game. We used to know how to do the Grudge voice, so we would literally play hide and go seek. What were we doing? We would play hide and go seek, and whenever like you would like whenever you were like think you walked past someone, you would make the Grudge voice.
I took her to get peace, okay? I took her to get peace. I said a piece of tissue.
Why did my mom's boyfriend give Daniel this much? And why is he in the bathroom again?
You didn't give us something to back up.
He was in the bathroom for like an hour earlier.
I know you're talking.
Huh?
I know you're talking.
Yeah, but he was in there for a long time with the water running. Did you have the water?
Lights started to go out.
You have the water running?
Huh?
You have the water running?
No. Wait.
So sometimes when people poop, they have the water running, so you can't hear. Dang it! I dropped my mirror. I don't like parody. Besides scary movie, I don't like parodies of movies. I don't know why. Well, besides scary movie and vampires suck. The Twilight one. That was hilarious. But I don't know. I don't find them funny. Like, can you shut the door? Yeah, Stephen King definitely said he doesn't remember writing some of his books. Y'all, I forgot how to put on lashes. Oh my gosh. Do I put the long corner on the end or the short corner on the end? No, because why would I put the long corner here? So I think the long corner goes here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a secret talent. My secret talent is I can do the scream voice very well, actually.
You meant the voice from yesterday where you gave me a headache?
Huh? I didn't do it yesterday. What are you talking about?
Oh, the scream voice. I thought you meant the screaming you did yesterday.
I didn't even see you yesterday. What are you talking about?
Remember playing Among Us?
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, so I still have a headache.
Now you saying baby Chris Evans. Girl, that was a grown man in that movie. Speaking of Chris Evans, I remember, did anybody else in high school make their high school make them watch that movie with Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson where they had to like break into the school and steal the like SAT scores because they all needed to so desperately pass? Or was that a fever dream? My lashes are from Amazon. They're like some 18 milliliter lashes. I literally did not need all of that tissue for this thing. I know. Are these 18 milliliters? These are something. No, these aren't 18 milliliters, but I don't remember how much they are. So 24, 18, 20, something. Might as well get all the books too while I'm here. You're laying on my sweater.
Actually, what are you gonna do today anyway?
Huh?
What are you doing today anyway?
What does it look like I'm about to do today?
Record?
Oh, yeah. Can I have some of your pop?
Can you finish the question button? No.
Okay, I have all my books ready for my recommendations video. Thank you, Lante. Honestly, I literally have the most supportive siblings. My brothers are like always in my live streams, and my little sister. And Daniel's always here.
Hello.
I don't know if I want to do like cat ears for like a cute little like Halloween thing, or put in my little because I always have the little word thingies. But I don't think I want to put those on. But I also don't want my wig to be lifting, so speaking of Stephen King, I watched this movie earlier this month, or was it last month? I think it was last month. I watched this movie by his son, and it was Horns. And when I tell you, the movie started off so good. It's basically about this guy who is accused of killing his girlfriend or wife. I can't remember. Killing and sexually assaulting her. He's accused of doing that. And so one day the town is like always harassing him, always after him. They like literally want him dead because they think that he did it, obviously, because that's why before you accuse somebody. And he one day wakes up with horns, but these horns start doing crazy. Like it starts having people do crazy things. Like he can make people do whatever he wants them to do, make them fight, like whatever like is their deepest, darkest like secret. And the movie starts off good, but then like the end starts to get really long and it starts to get really bad. And I'm like, this really isn't scary. And my eyelashes look like they're like off. Is it just me or do my eyelashes look off? What do you have to say, Daniel?
Nothing. Oh, Kelsey's a sim for Aiden Gallagher now, so I sent her a picture of number 5.
Mm-hmm. He's weird. Aiden Gallagher is weird.
It's also weird.
He's adorable though. He's a really good person, and he plays really good in the Umbrella Academy.
really like him and Nikki Ricky.
I didn't ask for your opinion. I said, do they look good? What did you say, Daniel?
I said I didn't really like him and Nikki Ricky. Those are the things you should call honest.
I didn't want to film some TikToks. I don't know. Like some like book TikToks. So I'm always making regular TikToks and nobody watches them. Nobody watches my book TikToks either. I don't know why I make TikToks. To be Thank you, Tracy. I am having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Jocelyn, do not encourage him. Oh my gosh. No, I haven't seen We Summon in the Darkness. I don't know what that is. Also, to ask, I do go to college. I started in September. I need to fill out my FAFSA, but I'm supposed to do that today. Well, guess I'll be procrastinating some more.
Yeah, I like going to TikToks.
Oh wow, thank you. Thanks, Shayla. It's getting like the lighting is weird. Because Daniel came in here and messed up my lighting. But now I'm hot. I could, but I don't really have to study because I only take one class, and my class is just a class where I write papers. So I don't studying really isn't. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I really just write papers, but I could do like a flip through my notes or something. I don't know. I just write theses and like papers in my class. My computer's dying. So okay, bye Bia. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyways, okay, well I actually have to go because my computer my computer is dying and my charger's all across the room and I have to film. So I'm obviously gonna stick to like, trying to weekly do these, but they're just not gonna be called like the spooky chill with me. Just gonna go back to like regular chill with me. And I'm trying to think of something Christmassy, but I'm not gonna lie, the next time you see me, there will be Christmas decorations here. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you guys. There are definitely going to be Christmas decorations in this room the next time you see me. So I'm currently reading nothing, but I'm about to start a discovery of witches. So yeah, I'm not doing Vlogmas because I work at Target and I don't have any personal time from November to December. So yeah, I'm not gonna have any time. I'm not gonna have any time to read probably. Actually, I am. I read while I'm at work, but I don't know. I'll think about Vlogmas. I'll think about it. But anyways, yeah, so I'll see you guys at my next live stream. Thank you for joining. And it's gonna be a video up Thursday because I know I didn't upload today or last Thursday. But after this week, I'm just gonna be uploading only on Thursdays. So yeah, hope that isn't a problem. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys in my next live stream.